You have a question. I want you guys to raise your hands. Show me. Raise your hands. Nice. Awesome. And if I ask, do you guys understand? How many of you guys know silent thumbs? Do you guys know silent thumbs? Silent thumbs? Yeah? Okay, so if I go, what day is this today? Tuesday? Today's Tuesday. If I go, it's Tuesday. Does everybody agree? Everybody go, silent thumbs. And you do yes. And if I said, is it Wednesday? It's not Wednesday, right? We go, And if I didn't know what day it was, I'd be like, I don't know. Okay, so that's our silent thumbs. So we're going to use our silent thumbs. And last but not least, we are going to listen. Awesome. So when I say listen, who could I be talking about? What are we listening to? Yeah.
The teachers.
The teachers. Who else could we be listening to? Yeah.
Our friends who are talking.
Our friends who are talking. Nice. So yes. So our expectations would be to ask questions. And why would we ask questions? Why could we ask questions? Yeah.
To understand what's happening.
To understand what's happening. Awesome. And why would we raise our hands when we have questions? Yeah.
So that you don't call out.
So that we don't call out. Okay. So raise hands. And silent thumbs. It's kind of a hard one. Why do you think we use silent thumbs? Why? Yeah.
You don't have to make sound.
Yeah, exactly. Silent thumbs. And last but not least, why is it important to listen? Yeah. Hey, you.
Because if you're not listening,
Yeah?
you won't know what to do.
You won't know what to do. Awesome. Okay, so ask questions, raise your hand, use silent thumbs, and listen. Does anybody else have any ideas? What could we do to make it the best activity ever? Any ideas? Yeah.
Listen.
Okay, listen. We got that one. Awesome. Yeah.
Pay attention.
Pay attention. It's a good one. I like that one. Attention. So, today we are going. Oh, you have one more? Yeah.
Participate.
Participate. I love that one. Participate. Awesome. So today we're going to be exploring. Oh, you have one more? Teamwork. I love that one. Put that up here. Teamwork. So today we are going to be exploring this shape. Who knows what that shape is?
Triangle.
A triangle. Fantastic. And if I was to say, what is a triangle? What would you guys say? Name just like a couple things. Yeah, just one thing. One thing each, yeah.
A shape.
It's a shape. Okay, we love that. And tell me about the shape. What makes it? Yeah.
It has 3 corners.
3 corners. Okay, and what else about a triangle? Yeah.
3 sides.
3 sides. Fantastic. What else? Yeah. Yep.
It's like a pyramid.
It's like a pyramid. Cool. What else can we say about a triangle? Yeah.
It looks like a mountain.
It looks like it. Ooh, I love that. It does look like a mountain. Looks like a mountain. Anything else? How else can we describe a triangle? Anything to add maybe? Yeah.
It's pointy at the top
Okay.
and an angle at the bottom.
And it's what at the bottom?
An angle.
Okay. What do you mean by an angle?
You have a
Okay, we'll look into that in a sec. Do you guys see any triangles in this room?
Yes.
Where? Point to them.
Over there.
Where? Oh, right there.
And
Good
then
job.
right over on top of it with like
Oh my goodness, there's so many triangles. Do we see any other triangles in this room? Yeah. No? No triangles? Okay, does anybody have anything else to add for our ideas of what a triangle could be? Yeah. Oh, I love that word. Has an acute angle. You guys are math pros, I can tell. Yeah? It's a 2D shape? Oh my gosh, we're working like little geniuses. 2D shape. Anything else to add to our list? Yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce the word
Okay.
properly, but perpendicular.
Perpendicular?
Yes.
Perpendicular. Okay. Awesome. So, is this good? Let's read out what we have. So it's a shape. Oh, give me your silent thumbs if you agree. Is it a shape?
Yes.
Does it have 3 corners? 3 sides?
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like a pyramid. It looks like a mountain. Nice. It's pointy at the top with an angle at the bottom. Silent thumbs, silent thumbs. It has an acute angle. Nice. It's a 2D shape. Yeah. Awesome. And perpendicular. Nice. I like this math language. I love it. So, today we are going to be exploring, and I'm going to be seeing if you guys can tell and spot out what really makes a triangle or not. So what I'm going to be doing is I am going to be putting you guys in groups of 2, if that's okay. So I'm going to be putting you guys in groups of 2, and I'm going to be passing out these little baggies. And what you guys are going to do is you're going to work quietly, but you're going to work together to figure out which shapes are triangles and which ones aren't. And I want you guys to put them in little groups. Which ones are, which ones aren't, and which ones I have no idea. Okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to take them up all together and we're going to see if we can make a really concrete definition of what a triangle is. Because even though it might seem a little bit simple, and even though I can tell you guys are math geniuses, triangles can actually be a little bit tricky. So, sound good? Sound good? Sound thumbs? Okay, so I'm going to pair you off. Is there a certain groups or okay. Okay, guys, I'm going to do it like this. So you 2 are together. This is because you're closest. I'm just going to pair you up with the person beside you. Sorry. Okay, so you 2 are together. You 2 are together. I'll come back to you. You 2 are together. Okay, you guys be together. You guys be together.
Why don't we put these 3 together?
3?
If they want. I just think we have one on number.
We have our number. Okay, so I'm doing those girls.
Oh, we do not have one on number? Okay. Okay,
All right, if you're wrong. Okay. You 2 are together. You 2 are together. You 2. You 2. Oh, you guys are together? Yeah. You guys are together and raise your hand if you don't have a group number. This is your group. Yes, this is you. Okay, so you guys. Okay. Now, one member of your group, just one member of your group, raise your hand. Just one person in your group, just so I make sure that you guys have. Okay. You guys have. I think. Does every group have a piece of paper that looks like this? Awesome.
I guess we don't need to glue there. I guess we don't need to glue there.
Okay, so we're gonna give you guys about how many minutes?
Under 5.
About five minutes. I'm gonna see how many of those triangles or how many of those shapes you guys can sort into those categories. Sound good?
Yes.
Awesome. All right, let's do it. Why do you think we're going to talk about every one of these triangles.
And this one,
All right, how's it going?
You need more space there. Do they need space? I don't think it's a set. You got it?
I can't keep up with you. Choose one. I love it. Your hair is beautiful. I love it. Talk about it. I love it. You guys have favorites? I love it. Awesome.
No, wait.
Oh, you want
It is. It's the
Just wait until you have one. And then we're gonna get yeah.
Look, you're right.
You done? You're done? Okay. One second. Great. Awesome. Okay. If you guys need 2 more minutes, give me your silent thumb. You guys need 2 more minutes? No. If you guys are done, give me your silent thumb. Yeah? Okay. Awesome. Josh, you're up.
I saw some fantastic work while I was walking around. Everyone did a great job. Now we're gonna come back as a whole class, and we're gonna talk about what we think about 2 of the shapes we gave you, and if they are or are not triangles. So the first 2 I'd like to start with is this one and this one. Not triangle, rectangle, triangle, triangle. I hear a lot of you guys are all fantastic. We'll start with this one. Does everyone think this is a triangle? Can I have a thumbs up if you think it's a triangle? Oh, beautiful. Can someone raise their hand and let me know why they think it's a triangle? Please.
It has 3 sides, 3 points, like 3 points, and it's a triangle.
3 sides, 3 points, and it just looks like a triangle. Does anyone else want to add anything to that? To those rules?
It's like a pyramid. It's like a mountain. So
It's like a pyramid, it's like a mountain, it's a lot of those 3 sides, 3 corners, pyramid. There's mountain here somewhere, mountain. Oh, please. Oh, yeah, please. Yeah, yeah.
it looks like a triangle that's up there.
Oh, the one right here. Oh, yeah, that helps a bit. Identical. They look exactly the same.
Except it's not red in the middle.
Ah, true, so smart. Perfect, so I think we all agree. I'm going to put it here on triangle.
Big magnet. A big magnet.
Perfect, now let's talk about our second shape. With a thumbs up, who says this is a triangle? Oh, everyone thinks the same thing. Would anyone let me know why they don't think it's a triangle?
It's not pointy on the top. They're it's not more pointy. It doesn't look like any other.
Doesn't look like a triangle. Does it look like any other object you know? No? Does anyone want to add to that?
It doesn't.
Oh, one second, please.
It's a rectangle and it's longer. It has 4 corners, not 3.
Perfect. Our friend here, he said, it doesn't come to a point at the top. If I do this, now is it a triangle?
No.
Why not?
Because it's a straight at the bottom, and then it goes pointy.
Okay, only point to the top, it's straight at the bottom. Does anyone else have anything else to add by why this isn't a triangle? I'll try to pick someone here in the top. Jeff, please.
It's not a triangle Because it doesn't have three corners and it doesn't have three verticals, I think.
3 corners, 3 verticals. What I like about this is you came back to our board, you came back to our ideas, and you're looking, look, we said triangles need 3 corners. How many corners does this one have? 4 corners. And then when we go over here, we say, oh, the triangle needs 3 sides. How many sides does this one have? 4. Fantastic. I'm going to put this one in not triangle.
How many magnets do you have?
Just 2. We're going to run out very soon. That was fantastic work. We're going to do the same thing with 2 other shapes. But when I walked around, I noticed that these shapes were more likely to be in the... I'm not sure if it's a triangle or not. Perfect. So we're going to look at these 2. I'll start with this one. Thumbs up if your group said it was a triangle. I think I see everyone's thumbs up. I'll just in case, can someone put their thumb up if they said it wasn't a triangle? Oh, and everyone, this is the smartest class I've ever been in. All right, would anyone let me know, can anyone let me know why they thought it was a triangle? Three corners, 3 sides. Would anyone else like to add to that? Please.
It has a cute angle and a D shape and it's perpendicular.
Acute angle, 2D sheet, perpendicular. Oh, I lost the marker.
Okay, where's the marker?
Perpendicular, acute angle. A lot of big, fancy math words. Oh, would you like to add something?
There's a point at the top.
There's a point at the top, flat at the bottom. I'm going to add it to our triangle list. Do you mind if I take a magnet from the board?
Absolutely not.
Thank you very much. I'll try to remember where I took them from. Oh, that's not going to happen. Our next shape, now it gets tricky. Thumbs up if you think this is a triangle. Perfect. And your group put this as a triangle. Can you tell me why it's a triangle?
Because it has 3 sides and it's a 2D shape. And it looks like a triangle, it just only has a hole on one side.
Looks like a triangle, but it only has a hole on one side. So we're saying, we're looking at our ideas here. Does it have 3 corners? You could all just say yes or no. Does it have 3 corners?
Yes.
Does it have 3 sides?
Yes.
Does it look like a pyramid? Doesn't have 3 corners. Maybe we're missing something over here. So what's the difference between this triangle and the one that we said was a triangle? This one has an opening. What does she mean by opening? Can someone, please?
There's a little gap.
There's a little gap. Can triangles not have little gaps? But we didn't say anything about that in our ideas. Is there something we should add? Who would like to add something to our ideas? Please, over there in the back.
You can't have a gap in a triangle. It has to be closed shape.
No gap. And I heard something else I like. I heard closed shape.
Closed shape.
So the group that said it was a triangle, now that we've talked about it a little bit, oh, maybe it's not a closed shape. What are your thoughts now? Not a triangle? Now we all agree, not a triangle. I'll add it to the board.
Make wise choices.
This is green, the green triangle.
before I continue that I think it's so awesome how you guys keep looking back at the list of ideas that we have when we're talking about the triangles. And you know, if you have a triangle in your paper that wasn't put in the right place, that's fine too, but now you know. So we're going to talk about a couple more shapes that may or may not be triangles. We're going to talk about these guys. This one's one of my favorites. I saw a lot of people putting this in the I'm not sure column. And I understand. I think I would have done the same thing before we talked about triangles. So what do we notice about this triangle that may make it a triangle or may not? Why were we not sure? Yes?
Because like it would curve like that. There's no curves from the so
Okay.
it's kind of confusing.
Kind of confusing, you're right, it's because it's curved, but I don't know. What about these guys? The ones that we have under the triangle category. What do we think? Are they curved? Are they straight? What's the deal there? Yeah.
They're like straight, and that one's more curved in, so it's confusing a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So these are straight. This one's a little curved in, so it's a little confusing. Totally get that. Yeah? Yes, buddy. My friend with the head up.
It's actually a triangle because it has three corners and it has flat on the bottom.
Okay, so we're looking at some of the ideas we had before. It has three corners. It has a line on the bottom. So there are some things that are similar to the triangles. Is there anything that's maybe a little different that we're noticing? What did you want to add?
The triangle has to have three straight lines.
Triangle has to have three straight lines. What do we think about that? Thumbs up, do we agree that a triangle has to have three straight lines? Can we put thumbs down if we don't agree? How can we, my friend over there who said we don't agree, why?
So it does have three sides.
It does kind of look like a triangle.
Even though it's curved, it's a little triangle-ish, so it kind of and it has no open sides. It looks like a mountain, and it has two angles.
Mm-hmm.
Three sides. There's three sides. And this point here is off. And it has three corners.
So there are a lot of ideas and characteristics that we have about our triangle that this guy has. But just like, let's look at this one over here. This one has three sides. This one has flat on the bottom, it's pointy on the top. But we added something to our list when we were talking about this triangle, because this one was a little iffy too. But we added something afterwards. So do you think maybe we might be adding some more rules onto our triangle definition?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what do you think makes this one not a triangle? Yes?
Well, it's curved.
Yeah. So if we go back to our friend's idea over here, what was your point?
It has to have straight lines.
It has to have three straight lines. If we look at this one over here, is this a triangle?
Yes.
Thumbs up if we think this is a triangle. And thumbs down if it's not. Okay, so I think everybody agrees. We're going to put this one under, this is a triangle. We're going to find the magnet. We're going to put this one under triangle. So far, there are three triangles there. And they all have a lot of things that are in common. And what about this one? Is there something, it's not a triangle? The people who think that it was a triangle now, what do we think? Yes or no? Triangle? Raise your hand. This is a triangle? This is a triangle, my friend? Yeah? Tell me why.
Yeah, there's still three corners, plus there is a flat line on the bottom, and some triangles could be curved because it still looks like a mountain, and it still looks like a pyramid.
Okay, so it still looks like a pyramid, it still looks like a mountain. I want to bring up one triangle over here, just to talk about the pyramid or the mountain idea. Let's just do this for a second. This guy. Looks like a pyramid? Thumbs up. Looks like a mountain? Thumbs up. What if I did this? Is this still a triangle?
Yeah. Yes.
It's just an upside down triangle.
Thumbs up if you think this is a triangle. Thumbs down if you think it's not a triangle. Okay, so triangle? Triangle?
Yes.
Okay. So you're right. When it's up, looks like a pyramid, looks like a mountain.
It's just like the reflection in the lake.
Whoa, it's a reflection in the lake. This is so artsy, I love it. You're right, it does sometimes look like a reflection in the lake. And what ability? What about this one? Is this a triangle?
Yes.
Yeah? Why?
It has 3 sides, it has 3 points, and perpendicular, and triangle.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. So, what about these 3 shapes are all in common that this one doesn't have? Yes.
They're all straight lines.
They're all straight lines. So just because this one looks like a mountain, do we think this one is a triangle?
No.
Do we see how maybe we might want to add a rule to our list over there?
It
Has to have 3 straight lines. Excellent. Where's my marker?
Oh, behind the curtain.
Aha. 3 straight lines. Okay. 3 straight lines. Excellent. Let's look at a couple more. Let's put this one. So where does this one go? Not triangle. Thumbs up for everybody that agrees. We still have some that we're not sure about? Okay, let's put this one. Let's keep this one in the I'm not sure place. That's fine. You don't have to be positive right away. I'm not sure. I'm gonna put that one kind of right in the middle there. How does that sound? We're okay with that? And now, let's look at this guy. What did we say about this one? Was this a triangle?
No.
Why? I'm trying to put my hand up.
Because there's not some, there's not little points and blocks, there's only curves.
There are only curves, they're not points. So, I mean, I'm looking at it, it's 2D. There are 3 sides. I guess it can kind of look like a mountain if you look at it. It's kind of a funny mountain.
Looks like a candy.
It's like a candy.
Candy corn.
So it does check off some of the ideas we had over there. But why wouldn't we say this is a triangle? Yes?
Because like it's not pointy.
It's not pointy.
And
Pointy and straight. So those are the 2 things that we're going to add to this one. So where does this one go? Triangle or not triangle?
not triangle.
Not triangle. So what do you think? Do we have pointy on our set of rules yet?
Yeah.
Where do we have that one?
Pointy at the back
Pointy at the top
corner.
and angle at the bottom. Do you think we can add a little bit of information to that section right there? Pointy at the top and?
And like it has to end straight at the bottom.
Has to end straight at the bottom. So we have pointy at the top, angle, and straight at the bottom. And how many pointy sides are there supposed to be?
3.
3 points. 3 points. What do you guys think that another word maybe we can call those little points on the side? I saw you said angles. That's really good. What happens if I walk over to this part of the room over here? What's this? Corners. So what do you think we could say about triangles? It has to have 3 corners. Good. Okay, and now let's take a look at let's go back to this one for a second. Who can we match the ideas that we've come up with together to make sure to tell me that this is a triangle? Yes.
It has 3 corners. It's a shape. It has 3 sides. It looks like a pyramid. It's the right. Like if it's not backwards. It looks like a mountain, and it's pointy at the top, and it has straight lines.
Okay, cool, thank you. So it seems like this one over here uses all of them, all of these ideas. Do all of these that we have here use these ideas? Yeah? And what about this one over here? Does this one, does every one of that one, does every idea we talked about use this one?
No.
So where do you think we can move that one?